idea for beating Barack Obama. Of course, I told her about Paul Road. I told her about 1,000 volunteers. I said, my goal is to have 25 people who want to go boots on the ground in the top 6 swing states. Those last 4, 5, or 6 days, put them in hotels that have knocked doors, waved signs for Governor Romney in those key states and help win those elections. And she said, the lady said, how much will it take? I said, about $100,000. She literally wrote me a $25,000 check on the spot and said, call this person, this person, this person, and tell them this story, and they'll help do this. Last week, I raised right at $100,000 for our victory effort here and nationwide because we're going to get this thing done. Every donor that's ever given a significant amount of money, any amount of money, we're mailing, we're calling, we're phoning, we're visiting, whatever it takes, because I'm telling you, I was in Beaufort County Thursday night, and I told them, if y'all have money left in your bank account on November 7th, and we don't win this thing nationwide, we screwed up. If all of us are not wiped out and exhausted from being on the telephone so much, or knocking doors and wearing shoes out and being everywhere we possibly can to beat this guy that's in the White House, we have goofed up. You know, I was watching that debt clock. You know that thing flipped $8.8 billion in the 4 days we had our convention? And you're sitting there watching this, and all the Democrats can say, and I don't know if you watch much of their convention, I mean, just nausea wells up in you. And you know you got it good, though, when that kind of lineup comes up and they're playing defense. And they're playing defense on their base to try to apologize. They're doing everything they can to distract. 3 Democrats called Republicans Nazis in the past week when they were Nazi reference. That's all smoke and mirrors. That's all distraction to keep us from doing what we got to do, and that's this right here. Play our game. Hand the ball off 3 yards up the middle, short pass, long pass, play our game. We've got to play our game over and over and over because that's what's going to win this election. We need to unify, pull together, work together in any ways we can. Any of y'all, if you can't give money to get this thing done, then come here and help make phone calls. Go hang door hangers on doors. We've ordered, I think we're going to have a whole bunch of door hangers. I don't know if I can say all those numbers. But we're going to have plenty of stuff for y'all to do. You just need to come here, talk to Cam, talk to Johnny. My buddy Taft Matney will be here helping coordinate things. There will be plenty to do. But we got to get it done now, y'all. And I got to tell you, if it's not us, then who is it? And if it's not this election, then when is it? I don't think Jim DeMint's pulling our leg when he said this is the most important election. I've always thought they're important. But I feel like there's a sense of urgency on this election like never before. Obama is turning our country. We will decide to go the way of European failed socialism if we don't win this election. Now, I am excited that he's playing defense. I mean, think about it. You got Sandra Fluke. Supposedly, the war on women began with her. I wonder if it escaped anybody that she's followed by the person that really started the war on women, Bill Clinton. I just wonder. You know, I wonder how many women got assaulted just him walking up down to the podium that night. And yet, they act like this is a message people want to hear and it's some kind of mainstream. I don't know what it's like to stand at the podium and lie repeatedly about how good things are going and look what we did to save the auto industry. You got to be kidding me. Can y'all say Ford? They didn't take any bailout. And so what we're seeing right now is they are in desperation mode, playing defense, and y'all know what happens when you corner a snake. So we got to be ready. All we got to do is play our game. Play our game. If not now, when? If not us, who? I appreciate all y'all do. Y'all honor me by letting me be chairman. You know, I'm having the time of my life, and I told the kids again Sunday afternoon when we talked and had a little family time that if we don't lay all this on the line, it'll be our fault. And so that's what I want to tell y'all is let's pull this deal together. Work together in any way we can. Get this thing done. We'll have phones down here. We'll have lists. All we need is people willing to do this and call in other states. You think it doesn't matter, but you know that almost 200 South Carolinians made over 10,000 phone calls for Scott Walker's re-elect and the recall? I think that stuff matters. Do you know in Lancaster the other night, 9 South Carolina Republicans made 960 calls for Mitt Romney in North Carolina? Do you know in Beaufort on Friday, they opened their 3rd victory office? They already had 100 volunteers lined up. They were already making phone calls for Romney statewide. They don't have an outside state list. So what we need you to do, if you haven't done it already, go to the website, GOP.com, sign up, SCGOP.com, sign up to be a Patriot. We'll be filtering stuff out, sending you information. This couple came up to me in Hilton Head Thursday night. They were from Ohio. They said, we want to help out in Ohio. And so we're going to get them Ohio lists from the RNC to make phone calls. And we're going to do something special for the groups that get 50 volunteers or 100 volunteers to sign up for Palmetto Patriots. In fact, we're going to be way over that 1,000 number that I thought was boastful. I do want to open up and let y'all ask questions. Fire away. Now's the time. If you got a question, let me answer it. I don't want to hinder